Good morning. I am joining you today with a book review, something I haven't done in a while. And I literally just unpacked this beautiful book from my letterbox on my way home from dropping the kids off. And it's just too special not to share. A little bit of a trigger warning here. This is a book about childhood cancer. Anyone who's been devastated by a cancer diagnosis, this may touch you. It may be upsetting, but I think mostly you will appreciate the author's integrity and absolute advocacy for families like hers, families like mine, and perhaps families like yours. The book is called Life Interrupted, A Guide to Navigating Your Child's Diagnosis. And it's written by Zoe Rybeen. I'm so sorry, Zoe, if I've said that wrong. It's a name. I've been looking at your name for nearly 6 months now, and I'm still not quite too sure how to pronounce it. Zoe, I'm going to read you a little bit about Zoe from the front of the book, just to give you a little bit of perspective on where she's coming from and why she's written this book. So Zoe is a writer, advocate, and mother of 3 whose life was forever changed when her youngest child was diagnosed with a complex medical condition. In this, her debut book, Life Interrupted, Zoe offers a compassionate and practical roadmap for families facing the unimaginable, drawing from her lived experience and years of advocacy work with the Children's Tumour Foundation. A passionate supporter of families navigating the medical system, Zoe has been a driving force behind community fundraising events, patient support initiatives, and awareness campaigns. Her tireless work has earned her recognition at both grassroots and national levels. So I guess, what is this book about? Okay, so it's not just about Zoe's experience with a childhood illness. What it is a practical guide for other families facing something similar. Now, I mean, I've done something similar in Boy of Steel. You know, it's my story, it's my memoir, but it also offers advice and hope for other families. The reason I love this is because Zoe has 100% dedicated this to, I guess, helping other families living in the experience right now, and giving them advice on what's to come and how to deal with all those things. So for example, so straight away we go straight into what is a diagnosis. So some statistics, understanding the diagnosis, and I guess the pain that comes from a prognosis. She also talks about building your medical team, building your community, carer burnout, caring for yourself during these difficult times. Then we talk about the stages of grief, and it's not exactly the same as when someone dies. I spoke about this in Boy of Steel and in Clarity. A big part of what happens when a child is diagnosed with a terminal illness or a serious, life-threatening illness is that a part of you must grieve their health and the life that they had before their diagnosis. So that was really powerful, that whole chapter. It's called A Whirlpool of Emotions, and it's exactly what it is. Obviously, Zoe talks about finding hope, the impact on marriages, partnerships, and friendships, the stupid things people say, the pain of unmet needs to the ones that are closest, with the ones that are closest, I should say. So, adjusting your expectations of people and understanding why people may react in certain ways. And that, for me, was the most powerful chapter 7, Navigating Relationships, because there was a lot of hurt involved when my own child, Sebi, was diagnosed with brain cancer. And a lot of that hurt came from feeling like people either didn't care enough to reach out, or they wanted to try and fix the problem, but they couldn't. So they would say and do really bizarre things like try and explain or give me their opinion on why my son has cancer. And it's really confronting, it's really hurtful, and it really does tarnish relationships. So that was a really powerful chapter. Look, this is an absolutely beautiful book. I'm just going to read the back blurb because I think it's... Actually, no. I'm not. I'm going to read my section, which is something I do with all my books, which is I have it from the publisher. It's sort of like a statement. And I think this is probably, this is something that I would like to share. So from the publisher, in Life Interrupted, Zoe offers an extraordinary blend of honest, practical guidance and unwavering compassion for parents navigating the unthinkable, the diagnosis of a serious medical condition in their child. Drawing deeply from her own lived experience and years of advocacy, Zoe has crafted a resource that feels like a lifeline, steady, empathetic, and real. There is no sugarcoating here, but neither is there despair. Instead, Zoe meets parents in the eye of the storm with grace and understanding, acknowledging the tidal wave of emotions, shock, fear, anger, grief that follows a diagnosis, while offering clear, compassionate steps to survive and eventually find meaning in the chaos. Zoe's writing is beautifully clear, emotionally intelligent, and often poetic in its simplicity. Readers will come away not only with tools for survival, but with a deeper understanding of the strength that can emerge through suffering. This is a book that validates pain while gently encouraging transformation. A rare and precious combination. And I think anyone who knows my journey can appreciate that that's something I truly resonate with and applaud Zoe for. So congratulations, Zoe. Life Interrupted was an absolute gift to publish. I wish you all the best in your new journey as a published author and hope Life Interrupted is the tool that will help countless families and the tool I wish I had when I was going through my own child's diagnosis. So this is Life Interrupted. Beautiful cover. Just like the inside, simple but powerful, and an absolute guiding force. This is not a publication for everyone. I would be sad if it was for everyone, to be honest. No one wants to go through a diagnosis the way I have, the way Zoe has, and so many other families. But if you know a family going through a devastating diagnosis, please purchase this book. It is available on my website. Zoe will be launching later in September/October. She is from Brisbane, so the launches will be down there. And yeah, look, the advice will resonate with anyone who's dealing with a traumatic event, a life-changing event, especially when she talks about relationships and how to navigate, like she says, the stupid things people say. It's hard to understand unless you've been through it, but I know the ones out there who have will understand where I'm coming from there. Fantastic resource. Zoe has poured her heart into this book. I am so proud that she chose me to publish it, and this for me is why I do what I do, books like this. Congratulations again, Zoe. Life Interrupted. It is available. www.crystalleonardi.com/bookshop. It is available globally. Anyone who's not in Australia, feel free to jump online and find it at your nearest retailer or your online store. And yeah, congratulations, Zoe. Okay, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye.